There we go. It should be working now. Haha. Yes. Yes. It works. Okay. Last time. In the last video, I was trying to figure out what the full moment was. Figure out. I've been doing that for a couple of videos now. Damn. I just looked at how many videos I've posted so far, and wow, that's cool. Here I am. If you want to see me, yeah. Okay, now what do I go? Symbols with the full moment. Okay, I'm back. Apparently. Something happened with OBS. I don't know. What it will. I'm good now, though. That is cool. Wait, I need to check something. Symbols of the full moment. That's all I gotta say about that. Let's see.
Since revealing my academic background of science and art, there have been several requests for me to teach art.
Wait a minute. Something is wrong. Something is wrong here. I need to... Wait. Is it this one?
According to my forte. So here's an art history lesson for you. But whoa! Why does it still say Flat Earth Science? For all of you who don't know what the word science means, let's take a look here at the word science in the dictionary.
He loves going to the dictionary for this kind of shit. He loves it. He can't help it. He always does it. Fuck. He can't come up with shit on his own. No, he's grammar strict. That's what he is. There's a term for... There's a grammar police or something. I can't remember. I used to be cool, but I am 40 right now, so I'm not... I'm not cool at all. But I gotta go get some soda, and I'll be right back. Stay here. Okay, I'm back. Now let's see what this guy thinks about the definition of science in the dictionary.
This should help shed some light on what exactly science and art means. I know there are quite a few of you out there scratching your heads on that one. Systematized knowledge in general. Knowledge as of facts or principles. Knowledge gained by systematic study. A particular branch of knowledge. In this lesson, we are going to take a look at some systematized knowledge concerning art. I'm not making this stuff up. I spent a decent amount of time learning it.
The quickest I would say is the quickest method in order to gain knowledge. Isn't that what science is? I'm pretty sure it is. Alright. Have the rest of the video without, well, no, not without me, but without my audio. You'll be able to see me the whole time. No, I'm not gonna mute it. Fuck it. I'll lower it a little bit so you can't really hear all much. You can hear me, but not that much. Unless I get really close. Coughing might not be a good thing. But whatever, let's try it. Sorry, I'm usually quicker with the mute. Let's continue the video. Why not?
About this in my Art History 2 class. While many people are aware of how we are surrounded by representations of the flat Earth, not many people are aware that we are likewise surrounded by representations of the firmament. Let's take a step back and take a look at the history of domed architecture. This is the Pantheon. While this is not the first domed building ever created, it is one of the most influential. According to Roman histories, Cassius Dio
Hold on, I've got to go through all of that again. He's talking about the history of domes. Hold on. Fuck.
A Roman senator. According to while this is not the first, let's take a surrounded by while many people are aware of how we are surrounded by representations of the flat earth, not many people are aware that we are likewise surrounded by representations of the firmament.
So is he saying that artists were inspired by the dome itself? Alright, I gotta tone this up here. I cannot believe that he's trying to make this connection. He's actually trying to say that artists were inspired by the dome covering Earth. The dome above all, or whatever the... It's a dumb fucking idea. I'm not even I'm barely a quarter way past the video and I'm fucking pissed. Fuck. Let's continue.
Let's take a step back and take a look at the history of domed architecture. This is the Pantheon. While this is not the first domed building ever created, it is one of the most influential. According to Roman histories, Cassius Dio, a Roman senator, speculated that the name Pantheon comes either from the statues of the many gods placed around this building, or from the resemblance of the dome to the heavens. The dome features sunken panels, or coffers, and 5 rings of 28. This evenly spaced layout was difficult to achieve, and it is presumed that they had symbolic meaning, either numerical, geometric, or lunar.
One of many ways to build domes, and it could have been religious, it could have been sexual, nobody fucking knows. Maybe someone knows, I don't know. Okay, maybe somebody knows. Yeah. I'm pretty sure somebody's coming in my chat right now. I actually know what this is, and that's what... I want someone to do that, actually. I literally do. I want someone to come in and school me on some shit, because that would be awesome. Okay, let's continue.
In antiquity, the coffers may have contained bronze rosettes, symbolizing the starry firmament. Since then, people all over the world have been building domes as representations of the firmament in cathedrals, churches, mosques, shrines, temples, mausoleums.
Did he just call the Dome of the Rock a shrine? Hold on. Gotta.
Churches, mosques, shrines.
Those two last pictures were both of the Dome of the Rock, weren't they? Okay, I gotta see this. No way. Okay, I'm stupid. Hold on. I gotta cough and I gotta mute up. Okay. Let's let's see. Is that the Dome of the Rock? Yes or no? That's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Because it could be from a different perspective. So because
Mosques, shrines.
This is the Dome of the Rock. Definitely this is 100% the Dome of the Rock. So that last one, I don't know if that last one was.
Temples, mausoleums, palaces, universities, and yes, even Capitol buildings, including the.
Yes, the dome is a recognizable feature throughout all of human history. Because it was and is still popular. It's cheap. Relatively. Whatever, dude. Again, did you see any proof of the full moment? It's 3/4 past the window. Fuck. It's almost the end of the video. Fuck. Nope, no proof of the full moment yet. Fuck.
United States Capitol building. Ah, no way! That is just by chance. They just liked the design. There is no way that was supposed to be a representation of the firmament. Now check out that fresco on the interior of that dome. There's no doubt that it was modeled after the Pantheon and is in fact a representation of the firmament. Here is a little known fact. The US Capitol building didn't always look like that. Its dome actually used to be smaller. Alright, here's another dictionary definition for you. The word cupola means a dome, especially one covering a circular or polygonal area, or any of various dome-like structures. Now behold the irony we see when we are told astronauts look down at the Earth through a dome. Have a nice day, guys.
Wait, that was a joke? So what fuck. What is his opinion on us going to space? Or anybody going to space? Oh, fuck. It's been a while since I've seen any videos on that. Look how far into this I am, and I still don't have any evidence. Any evidence of the full moment. I'm on the last video. Fuck. Maybe. I don't know if I started with the first one or not. Okay. Gyroscopes. The ether. Meteorites. Nothing on that. Maps and compasses. Maps and compasses. I would like to get somebody like Slice Volcane in here to talk about maps and compasses. Hold on, let's see if I can... You better be sorry. I hope you just kidding. What do I want to do? Shit. Maps and compasses. Oh. At least just memes. I know, just memes. Just memes. Just memos. Memes. It memes. Memes. Just memes. I'm clearly an idiot. Okay, wait. There was something else. Flat Earth science. Disconforming evidence.
In lesson 1.1, based on evidence, we formed the hypothesis that the Earth is flat. In Lesson 1, Part 2, we acknowledged that sometimes the horizon does appear to curve. However, we pointed out that just because we can sometimes see curvature, that doesn't automatically mean the Earth is a globe. With that, our hypothesis still stands, and now it has been expanded, acknowledging that different factors can sometimes cause the flat Earth to appear to curve. Now, as many already know, a frequent factor that causes horizons to appear to curve is a camera's lens distortion. When someone shows you a picture of a curved horizon, this is something important that should be taken into consideration. Neil Tyson was smart enough to acknowledge this when he spoke of this Red Bull drop photo.
Show us where the International Space Station is, Hubble, etc.
Okay. So if the Earth were actually this size, the International Space Station would be orbiting about a half an inch above the surface. And that dude who jumped out of a perfectly good balloon, what's his name? Felix Baumgartner. He would have been about 2 millimeters above the surface of this globe. That's his edge of space jump.
I don't get why people tease this, because I don't get it at all. And when it comes to proportions and shit like that, yes. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. Whatever, dude. I don't get it.
Now, you know, I don't. It's fine. He wants to. I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he said, "Wow, he's in space. Look at that." No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat. And then I showed examples of wide-angle lenses curving horizontal. I tweeted that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Damn it. Fuck, man.
You don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat. And then I showed examples of wide-angle lenses curving horizontal. I tweeted that.
You did.
But I don't want to be a spoiled, curmudgeon or anything. I just wanted to put. I don't.
Lens distortion doesn't just happen with wide-angle lenses. Here, Jeranism took a picture of his granite countertop with a pretty ordinary lens. Now watch what happens when he scrunched the image just like we did in Lesson 2. Boom! After scrunching his level countertop, it appeared to curve because of lens distortion.
And for the ultimate proof, watch this. I drew this image, which is just a white line, perfectly straight, drawn on a completely black background. I then open it up on my computer and take...
Well, I have news for Kyle Adams of Flat Earth University. Jeranism is no longer a flat earther. Because of the final experiment, he now is on our side. The side of the facts. And I have the hiccups.
Take a photo of it from a camera. I then condense it, and the straight line is curved. But it's a straight line, we drew it. Oh boy.
Every good hypothesis should have disconfirming evidence, a means whereby it can be proven wrong. So with that being the case, if you want to prove the curvature on the horizon is caused by the curvature of the Earth, and prove our hypothesis wrong, there are some expectations that you need to meet. First, if you're going to show us curvature in a photo, you need a control measure to rule out the lens distortion. We can call that expectation number 1. A flat Earth opponent by the name of Mr. Sensible did an excellent job of meeting this expectation when he used a set of strings as a control measure. With this, the rule was the horizon could not be any more curved than the strings were. If the horizon was more curved than the strings were, it could not be because of lens distortion.
And it was cold.
This is because, with lens distortion, the center lines are never more curved.
It was cold. By the way. Hold on, I gotta... get something to eat. don't know, proof of the full moment. Just comments about other creators.